What's up, dudes? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. This is another Nightwave tips and tricks. This is a real Nightwave tips and tricks, not a Arcwing showcase like last week. So let's get into it, guys. We have some actual gameplay in this one as well.
Welcome.
So we're going to first go over the challenges and show there's a big roadblock for catching up that was introduced this week, but that'll be in the in-depth explanation more so. So let's go over these challenges. Cache Hunter. Find all the caches in 3 sabotage missions. Keep in mind, Hive does work for that. Complete 6 different perfect animal captures in the Orb Vallis. You're definitely going to want to capture 6 different animals. They have to be different in some way from the previous one that was captured. You can usually get away with just hunting the same species a couple times in a row, from what I've found. Kill 30 Eximus units. You're getting 4,500 rep for killing 30 Eximus units. Pretty good deal. Complete 3 sabotage missions. There's lots of really fast sabotage missions that are not the full ship sabotage, so keep that one in mind. Venus Fisher. Catch 6 rare servo fish in the Orb Vallis. So those ones are actually the easiest ones to catch because they don't even require bait to catch. They have a really rare spawn chance when they're without bait, but with bait, they're a guaranteed spawn chance, guys. Kill the Profit Taker. This is definitely one of those roadblock challenges I was about to get into. So, yeah, the big spider, this is the first one they added. The second one was a quest, pretty much, and the third one is still in the water, waiting to be tapped into. Hopefully, it's a raid boss. Yeah, kill the first one. You need to be rank 5 with Solaris United, so that means you need to grind a lot and get lots of those debt bonds to turn into Udico, the bounty person in Fortuna. So this is probably going to be a roadblock for some people, and it will keep you from... this challenge will just be sitting here because you can't complete it for a lot of people, and it won't let you catch up because there's only like a couple challenges that let you have once you're fully caught up. So, and then the final challenge is complete 3 sorties. That's another super mega roadblock challenge this week, guys. So that's a big yikes if you were thinking about coming back. As someone that did come back recently, this 3 sorties challenge was definitely locking me up on Nightwave catch-ups because I was doing a long play session, and I can't do 3 sorties in one day. And now we have 2 of them in the pool, so this is 6 days total of sorties you need to play to get all the rep and get to the Umbra Forma, which I will thankfully have this week. Let's get into these cred offerings. We got Kuva as always, and some other stuff at the top that's evergreen. As far as helmets, Thrak helmet is pretty good. The Kara helmet is decent, as is the Chlora. Honestly, like these old picks are underrated in my opinion, but how can you even look at that when we have the Inaros Anubis helmet as an option? Also, I've seen some really good fashion frame with this Wukong helmet on Wukong Prime, so this one is underrated. I don't actually know if I have that one, so I'll check that out later, to be honest. Really good helmet choices this week. You definitely have lots of options, depending on which frame you're looking for. We've also got a nice suite of aura mods as well. Wow, this is a pretty good week to have some Nightwave creds sitting around. So we've got Loot Detector, Enemy Radar, Steel Charge, Energy Siphon. Those 4 are extremely valuable for certain builds. Loot Detector is probably the least widely used. It's still really powerful and extremely useful, but it's not used as much as Enemy Siphon, Steel Charge, and Enemy Radar for sure. The other 2 are definitely passable. Sniper Scavenger, maybe if you have like a negative ammo Riven or something like that, I could see it. And Physique doesn't really help most of the builds I've been running, but I could see a setup with this as well. Okay, we've also got Wolf Beacons. I mean, if you don't have the Wolf Mask, he might still drop the Wolf Mask. Possibly go for it. The Sindo Manticore skin. This does actually change the stats of the weapon. They used to have it where the skins change the stats, guys. So that looks really cool, actually. So maybe I should get that. Exorgis Shock Camo skin. I don't think I have that. And as far as mastery, Glaive Blueprint and the Heat Dagger. Alright, let's get into a more in-depth explanation. Also, the Emissary Ornament is here. Pretty nice thing to have right there. I don't think I have one of those. I'm going to make sure I buy that, because this will probably never come back. Sweet. Okay, cool. That's it for the quick explanation, guys. Let's get into a more in-depth explanation, and we're going to go over why this week is a huge yikes for Nightwave Intermission, if you want to get Umbra Forma at the end, like me. So, alright, let's get into it. First, for some more tips on this first challenge, I'd say that the Earth one is the easiest one for me personally, for finding all the caches, although getting used to the Eris Hive Sabotage is extremely valuable for making some plat, selling that Shell Shock, getting Shell Shock for yourself if you don't want to buy it. Really, really good, but that's a really late planet, so you might have a problem there. There's also, you could do the void one. Lots of people like the void one as well. But yeah, just turn the volume of the game down, but the sound effects up if you want to really try hard this one. But it might hurt your ears with all the new melee sound effects and all that. So yeah, they make a distinct humming sound when there's a cache nearby in these sabotage missions. For this conservationist one, this is where we have some gameplay for you. Yeah, so you're supposed to catch 6 different animals. And apparently when the pobbers spawn in a group of 3, like, I don't know if I just got mega unlucky. I didn't actually look at, they were like all like dudes, but yeah, the challenge only counted for 1. I caught 3 poppers, so they definitely nerfed that. But I'm just going to put this video confirmation in here for you guys, just to have some gameplay in here. We can also talk about the other challenges. But yeah, I'd actually go for the Stovers, I think they're called. Stovers are really cool looking. There's also the, what are those other ones called? Honestly, you should definitely set a button for the kinds of animals you like to catch and want more floofs of, because I don't want any more pobber floofs. I want, like, the cool, like, dog ones, pretty much. There's also a bird floof, which I have not gotten yet. That one might be pretty cool. I do have, also the Bolderola. I bet that's a good flute. So, yeah, make sure you set a hotkey for this flute, and not your Arcwing gun, because that's what I use there. It's my Arcwing gun instead of the Pobber Caller. And once you have the Pobber Caller thing out, you hold on the map button, and that's going to mark all the animal locations on the map. Put a waypoint on where that animal location was, so you can remember where it is, and then you jump on top of the dropping and follow the footprints. I usually have, this is usually where they lose me. I don't like doing this at all, and the footprints part is where they usually lose me, because I will sometimes just lose track of the footprints. You have to be pretty close to them to see them, depending on your graphic settings, I guess. But as you can see right here, this is like the easiest one I've ever done. I was thinking about that when I was doing this. I'm like, wow, these footprints are really easy to see, and I lost the track of them a little bit there. Jumped back down, I could see them easier. So that's where they usually lose me on this, guys. I feel like the footprints are a little bit too hard to see sometimes. But if you get like really used to doing these hunts, you can just predict where the spawn locations are going to be. So once you find the spawn location, take out the Pobber lure again, or whatever animal you're catching, and then just use it normally. Don't need to tune it, go up and down at all for this. But once the first call is completed, and you hear the animal like make his little animal noise, because you used the right lure, that's when you're going to be tuning it. Look at this. So on the right side, that little bar thing, I'm moving it to try and match where that tune goes. And then I pull out my synthesis scanner with Ivara. By the way, this is an Ivara build video at the same time. This is the hunting build I use for Ivara. But just keep in mind, redirection is not the optimal choice there, because some of the animals have toxic droppings that will actually deal a lot of damage to your health. So you want to have as big of a health bar as possible and not a shield bar. So we did get 3 male pobbers there. I feel like they are allowed to have different quirks though as well. So maybe we just got mega unlucky. I'm pretty sure pobbers got nerfed hard. But honestly, with the things they've been unnerfing recently, I wouldn't be surprised if they unnerf that as well. Because guys, I think they might have like stealth did this. I haven't been paying attention to the patch notes, but look at this. Condition overload no longer has a cap on the description. It might have a description. It probably doesn't have a cap in the background too. Like I should test this out, but they unnerfed it. They showed us the 3 stacks, and they probably unnerfed it somewhere down the road. So awesome. Let's keep it like that, and it's probably going to be decently useful now. So good for that. Let's get back into those challenges. Okay, that one sucks, by the way. Getting 6 different animal captures, that takes like 20 minutes. Killing 30 Xmas units, on the other hand, that takes like 3 minutes with Saren on ESO. So just use your 1, use your 3, and then use your 4, and you're good to go. If you have enough energy for all that stuff, that is. For sabotage missions, the Saturn sabotage mission on the right side of it, Casadena, I think it might be. That one's really easy because you just shoot these 3 trucks, and it's like not even a normal mission. You're like, what is this mission actually? You use a gun with one, and you shoot like 3 bullets at it, and it's dead. Probably 1 bullet if you're like modded to hell, but yeah, you shoot 3 of these trucks, drill things, whatever, and you just go to the end. It's that easy. Lotus's line literally is, "That's it. Now get out of here." Like that's how I feel about it too. I'm like, all right, sweet, let's just get out of here because we shot the 3 one-shot objects. For 6 rare servofish in the Orb Vallis, Traumazons are really good. Also, the Longminders are. If it's hot or cold, one of those is going to be up. And yeah, just read the bait. The bait should tell you if it spawns in the hot or cold weather. And those are just in the ponds and the coolant lake, respectively. Kill Profit Taker, this is where like we talked about the roadblock earlier, guys. I think it might actually be a big yikes, because like I said, I was trying to catch up like a couple days ago, and the only challenge that was sticking around was this 3 sorties one. So now that we have 2 of these in the pool, that's 6 days, and like that's a big yikes, honestly, because all the other challenges you can do in one day. This is the only challenge you can't do in one day, unless you need to grind your way up the Profit Taker rep. These are like some of the worst elite weeklies they can possibly give us, so that sucks. But I'm not complaining about it. I'm not trying to like get like pissed or anything about that. I'm just pointing out that this is like, having 2 of these is probably a bit of an overkill. But at the same time, you could be like, well, boo-hoo, you have to play 6 days. You haven't played all season, and you want to get the Umbral Forma, so it's basically what you deserve. So, yeah. Besides that, Profit Taker, like I said, you have to grind your way up all the rank 5. Good luck with that, guys. There's daily rep caps, so you can only grind so much per day anyway. So, yeah. But for this, you can actually use Chroma's 4th ability. When the Profit Taker poops out the credits at the end, you can put Chroma's 4th ability down on the ground, and then pick up the credits, and it doubles it up. You can get 250k from killing the Profit Taker, which takes like 3-4 minutes, probably more like 4-ish to 4 to 5-ish solo on Chroma if you have all the good stuff. So pretty easy. He also drops other stuff too, so, and you get Radiant Relics from the bounty, so it's a pretty nice boss fight farm. But at the same time, like, I wish it was so much more. You know what I mean? Like, the spiders could be so much more. There should be like guaranteed spider spawns at the beginning of it, so it's like the ads are a bigger problem than they are. I don't know. That's just me theory crafting right there. And then for 3 sorties, guys, you literally got to sign in 3 days. And if you're catching up, good luck on that, man. Like I said, we're going to get about like 4 ranks out of these challenges this week, and I'm going to get the Umbra Forma after probably like, I'll do the Profit Taker. I'll probably catch the fish. 30 Eximus guys is easy. I'm going to have to choose between Sabotage. Oh, there's 2 Sabotage ones this week. That's not bad. Okay. In that case, this will just work itself out. I didn't even realize that at first. There's 2 Sabotage Nightwaves. That's hilarious. Okay, well, yeah. Just forget the second thing about the trucks on Saturn, because that one's way too fast for its own good. Let's just go with the Void or Earth, okay, guys? I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, let's talk like a little bit more real talk now. So, it's the 8th right now. Ivara Prime Access is in like 9 days. Are you guys ready for it? Are you guys doing your Syndicate missions every day? Are you guys getting those your rep done every day? Like, I've been spending it basically, but because we still have 9 days. Like 9 days at like 25k rep per day. That's, you still have plenty of time to grind all the way to max rank. When it's within 5 days, so 4 days from now, that's when you should stop spending your rep. Okay, guys? And then besides that, like, if you're really trying to catch up, here's a strat you could possibly do. So, since we know that there's 2 of these in the pool now, you're going to have to do 6 days of sorties. It might be the strat to do everything but complete this. Like, maybe hold off on doing your sortie until you've completed every challenge that will fill into these slots over and over again. Because if you have 2 of these right next to each other, that's an actual rip. Like, you are actually screwed if 2 of those are next to each other. Hopefully that can't happen, but, yeah, that's just it, guys. I'll talk to you next time. It's probably not as big of a deal as I think it is, but for some people that are, like, maybe thinking about coming back, it might be a big yikes. And you know what? Some people will be like, it's your own fault for taking that time off, so yeah, Empyrean soon as well, guys. Most likely next week. That would be pretty cool. We'll see how I actually like it. I mean, there's going to be lots of dead railjacks on that first day, let me tell you. There's going to be a ship graveyard with what I saw on the dev stream. There was fighters all over the place. I don't know what weapons they had equipped. They're adding new damage types for these new weapons. It's going to be like plasma, like photon, stuff like that, like space elemental sounding kind of things. So, yeah, we'll have to get into that too, see what's like moddable against the Grineer armored ships. We'll see if there's any... I doubt there would be any red health bar ships. We'll see. Yeah. But I'll talk to you guys next time. It's been a fun time. You know what? Let's end it with a Riven Roll. I think that's the new way that we're going to be doing these, is ending these Nightwave videos with a Riven Roll. So, to honor the... you know what? I equipped the Kuva Ayanga on accident during that Pobber hunt. Let's roll the Kuva Ayanga. Ooh. Cold and multi-shot. But we're only getting 10% more multi-shot. And I don't really think Cold's going to be super useful. Because if you think about it, the Arc Wing multi-shot mod is 60%. Me getting 50 54% instead of 43 is not a big deal, because 43 is going to give me 100% multi-shot when I use the multi-shot mod. So that's all I'm going to look at, and we're going to keep this. I'll talk to you guys next time. Please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we still do stream on Twitch. Not every day, but, you know, when we can, and it's been a fun time. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.